You definitely need to see Unbreakable and Split before checking out Glass. This week, I went back to rewatch those first two movies, and what do you know, they're not available on Netflix. Unbreakable's been on Netflix for fucking like 10 years. Split's been available all over the place last couple years. And what do you know, now they're not available. So I decided to be an upstanding citizen, rent these movies, instead of streaming them for free, which I could do at any point. Cost me $4 per movie, okay? $8 isn't that much money. Hey, guess what? Unbreakable came out in the year 2000. Unbreakable is 19 years old, and I had to pay to see a 19-year-old movie. Fine. Whatever. Smart. Get your money. Fuck you. I hope you enjoy my $8, bitches. The plot. About a month after the events of the movie Split, the unbreakable David Dunn is hunting down the Beast, as well as his Split personalities, while Mr. Glass is locked up in a psychiatric hospital. Then all these characters come together, you throw some new characters in the mix, and you got your movie. Bruce Willis! This is the same character from Unbreakable, except for now he has about 19 years of superhero experience, and he's pretty good at it. This is a strong, quiet character. Piece of cake for Bruce Willis. But you can tell that he's having a good time while he's doing it. You can tell he enjoyed making this movie. And in this movie, this character is tested like he's never been tested before. James McAvoy! This dude can act. He's got something like 24 personalities, and the Beast is the most dangerous. But every single one of them is a very unique character, and Jimmy McAvoy is not fucking around. He's fantastic. I'm just so impressed by the work he puts into his acting and what he pulled off in this movie. He's so good that you can tell what character he is by their mannerisms. Samuel L. Jackson. He's Mr. Glass. He's been in a psych hospital for 19 years. He's a man with a plan, and Samuel Jackson is just as good as I always expect him to be. Samuel Jackson's awesome. Sarah Paulson! For the most part, I love her in this. She's a new character that's introduced into this movie, and her purpose is to make these other characters, as well as the audience, question their abilities. She's there to fuck with your head. She's just amazing. I will leave it at that. Overall! Okay, there's parts of this movie that I really love, and there's other parts of this movie that I really hate. Mostly, I liked it. I think it's an interesting place to take this trilogy to. The best part by far was the characters. They're fleshed out very, very well. And the actors all just stepped up and did a great job. I'm also a fan of how M. Night Shyamalan films his movies. He has this way of filming that brings you into the scene with the characters. And his use of colors and meaning behind the colors makes you think a lot. The issues I had were some of the elements of the story. They introduced something into the story near the end that just complicated it, and it didn't work for me. And that kind of ruined the whole ending for me. I didn't like where it went. Also, they used the words comic book and superhero a million times, and I got so distracted by that after a while. So I was really into it until the last like 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, it's worth seeing. I just didn't like the end. Rapid fire review. Subscribe.